Yo, Chad, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. Hope you guys are locked in and ready for some TPs today. As always, I've got this little celebrity looking fresh.
Oh,
Ah, you had to come make the appearance, guys. Had to come show off the little fresh cut there.
Chad, look at that. They call that the 100-lot flick. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's going to be the signature move here today. The 100-lot flick. But alright, guys, hope you guys are ready for this one. I can see my boys is bringing the energy here today. New clothes, new hair. Living the trader lifestyle.
I have to. They say if you feel good, you look good and you do good. So
Hey, there we go. We love it. As you say, guys, so again, a little bit of a slow one today. We obviously will jump into everything fundamental side, talk about the technicals. But before we do that, if you guys have been here, you know the drill now. My boy over here are going to just open us up with a prayer quickly.
beautiful, Chad. Sorry, man. I'm eating. It was a little bit of a crazy morning here. So as Keegan is gonna do the analysis, I'll just chow down. This is actually his lunch that I took. So he's planting seeds here. So he's definitely eating TPs today. But as always, Chad, we're just gonna do our prayer real quick. And you can keep your eyes closed, keep it open. But Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for blessing us with the ability to do what we love. Thank you for giving us health. Thank you for giving us wisdom. I pray that you will be with each and every one during this session. Father, I pray that you will provide every need, provide the need for everyone where they are at. And again, thank you so much for your grace and your mercy. And sometimes we don't realize how graceful you are towards us. And we just pray that during this session that we will honestly be guided and that we will be open to your guidance. And we pray this and we ask this in the mighty name of Jesus. And then everybody that believes that says amen.
Amen. There we go, guys. So now you know we are already locked in for greatness this session. So we are not going to hold back. We can really start diving into things straight away. And I think let's start it off with the fundamentals. So what all do we have on the charts today? So again, when we look at it, we actually had GDP for the pound come out today. No, that was yesterday. I'm on Thursday. Wednesday. What do we have? Obviously nothing too crazy there. Literally 4 o'clock, you got Fed Chair Powell testifies again. So we'll keep an eye out for what he's doing there. Don't think you're not going to see much of a difference to what we saw yesterday. As you said, might see like a little bit of a jump, but again, not any major news events you're going to trade out of that. And then the 10-year bond auctions at 7 o'clock. But again, if you still trade at 7, you're quite a bit of a degen. So we are long gone off the charts at that time. So again, we're going to just trade what we can. And obviously, again, we all know the build up for CPI tomorrow. So again, we'll be trading that with our members, so just keep an eye out for that one, guys. So over to the charts. What are we looking at? So very, very simple. I said this to you guys this morning. We obviously spoke about that we are bearish on the dollar. The reason was we said we were bullish purely just to go get a top wick on these two candles and then start trading down. We obviously broke through, got that wick, and started trading back down almost immediately. So when we look here on the 15, you guys can see what we spoke about was this level holding, and I said to you, the thing with the dollar here, it had to hold this weekly daily pivot. If it didn't, we were a good chance we were coming back down, and eventually we broke. And I said to you guys, once we got under this zone, under the EQ and all this, very good chance dollar is going down. S1 again, previous daily lows, and we'll just see how bad it gets for the dollar, but not looking too good. So very, very much bearish on the dollar today. When we go over to Nasdaq, same thing. We are still bullish. When you guys look here on the 4 hour, everything 4 hour, we also closed, taking out the highs. So very, very nice continuation patterns over there. We just want to take note that that 4 hour has recently opened, so it can do something, have maybe a bit of a pullback, and then start going maybe all the way even to Asia highs. This Asia highs, you can see at a nice pop, no retest. So we could even get Asia highs and then continue bullish again after that. Again, Asia lows literally having its open, Asia highs, holding Asia lows, and then trading bullish straight off the bat there with a continuation. When we go to US 30, as I said to you guys, almost a very similar range, just holding the Asia range. And I said to you guys that we're trading here this morning, I said once we broke there, Again, there was your break. Good chance you were coming up, taking Asia highs, came back down, testing that level again, and then coming all the way back up to the EQ. So again, if you guys maybe traded the EQ thing, you guys will notice that maybe taking a possible pullback. But if we start doing the same thing, come back to Asia highs, good chance we are then going to go more bullish again after that. So we just want to keep an eye out for what's going on there. And before people ask, I am still forward testing, guys, so I will be taking that R&D trade on US30. So just keep a lookout for that one. And then lastly, when we go to gold, what am I looking for here? We are definitely still very, very much bullish. We are rejecting off of the monthly R1. So we did clear this level of resistance. So big thing now, we can reject off that R1, have a possible pullback to see if we find support. Otherwise, this thing can just pump and go right back. But when we look over here, it's not as far as what it seems. So very, very good chance we can have that pullback here by market open. Test that R1, test this level, see if it can hold as support, and then continue bullish again after that. So very, very simple. Bearish dollar, everything else inverted for the session. That's pretty much from my side.
Keeks, thank you so much, man. Let me just go across here, Chad. Yeah, somebody asking what is gold doing? What were we trying to do this morning on gold, Keeks? Were we trying to sell gold?
Or we were trying to buy the whole time.
Yeah. All right, Chad. So remember what we said. It was relatively easy play with the daily. So for the guys that weren't here this morning, I'm just going to do a quick overview for you because some guys aren't here in the morning. So just quickly from a daily perspective on gold, while gold is still hot, we spoke about yesterday this potentially being the fake out and how we waited for that candle to close back above that level, which we did. And also, what did we say? The previous daily high becomes a key level, and Keegan would know. I said something about this level here, and Keegan knows what I said there, Keegs, and it seems it is playing out, but
Yeah.
we're going to see here, Chad. So for me, very, very simply put, is the previous daily high we spoke about is still going to be critical going into this session. Let me just go on to the 5. All right. There's that previous daily high. We need to consider that level still. We never broke back below it. And remember I said I didn't really want it to go back below it because then all of this became a fake out. However, very choppy. The move came quite late. So going into this session for me with gold, very, very simple. I still told some of the guys that took the weekly pivot bars, and I say take it level by level. So now 2376 becomes our level that we want to trade from. I'm even happy, Chad, if we come all the way back to the previous daily high and we then continue higher. I wouldn't even be surprised that during that congressional hearing with Jay Powell that we can maybe spike all the way down here. Just do a massive correction. Just take out all the early buyers that are sitting nicely now that didn't want to take profit here. And that's what I'm going to look for on gold. So very simple for me on gold this afternoon. Then obviously the dollar, we spoke about this being the last potential update for the dollar before CPI tomorrow. And there's that key level. And today's daily close is going to be quite pivotal for what we want to do for CPI and also what we want to do for the session. So a lot of manipulation going on around this 200, a lot. You can see lows, highs being taken, but ultimately it's now giving us that direction. Still the same thing, neutral to bearish. Like we said this morning, I want to see what we do here again, and maybe we do one last kiss there and we're gone. And the pure giveaway for me this morning was the 80. Look at how the 80 from yesterday, 8 o'clock, diverging. All right. So that was the giveaway. Sometimes we'll say, oh, the 80 is keeping me out of positions. No, the 80 is giving us the true direction. US30, very simply put on the daily, neutral, just a mess. If you're trading US30 the last couple of weeks, I would say the last 2 weeks, it has been tough. I think any US30 trader, unless he's a hyper scalper or whatever he's doing, I think he got clapped on more ways than one. And a lot of the guys will say, "Oh no, I didn't get clapped." No, everybody got clapped on US30 for the most part.
We're gonna come out on the top here, bro.
But not Keegan. Keegan is not gonna chat. And then this morning, beautiful again, for the guys that were in Project G over the weekend when we had our boot camp. What do we talk about? A framework. This is a framework. It's not a strategy. Asia lows are taken. We're trading firmly below the EQ, the daily pivot. If we hold back inside of the Asia range, what is the expectation as a minimum? Asia highs, and then thereafter EQ, daily pivot. Again, not a strategy, a framework. A strategy is where you actually build a rule set in, but there's certain frameworks that you can use. Going into the session, very simply put, if we can hold above Asia highs, hold above the daily pivot, this is your zone. Mark out this little box here. This is the 5-minute time frame. Check it out, mark it out, and then that is your zone. That's the only thing you need to worry about for this session. Nasdaq, let's quickly check Nasdaq on the daily. As mentioned, bullish. Why do I want to sell into something that's so bullish? The idea is, Keeks, did Caitlin print that for us that I asked her yesterday? I still asked in the group to print a copy for me and you. Let's maybe just WhatsApp her to print that. Just for me and you. Chad, these are market blueprints. Huh? Yeah, one copy, but one for me and you. Yeah. It's just a blueprint to the market. Nasdaq at the daily R1, previous daily high. Chad, looking at Nasdaq could have a nasty up day here. And the reason I say that is because a lot of guys are going to try and sell it here. And I think once it gets above here, it could be, I don't know, I've got a weird feeling Nasdaq is going to rip some shorts here today. People are going to try and short it, and it's going to rip you, unfortunately. So just be careful. If we do something like this, two scenarios. If we do something like this and we continuously reject, the shorts are on, that becomes the fake out. But if we hold above that previous daily high, Chad, do me a favor. The fact that we are at all-time highs, there's nothing to the left. Please don't try and short it. I've talked about this multiple times. I've talked about Deutsch 30 DAX when it was also making all-time highs, and I said, just go with the flow. Here's the. I think we've got the stapler. I wanna. You can just keep that on the one side. All right, Chad. Sorry, man. I actually wanna print these blueprints. So on this one blueprint here, Geek's second page. Principle 1. A trend has a higher probability of continuation than reversal. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying for them.
Yeah.
Chad, I was just gonna. Everybody screenshot it. Whoa. Sheesh. Project G members obviously. Project G members already have this blueprint. But yeah, Keeks, that is me. Over back to my man. Yeah. And sorry, the camera.
The reason is because he's got a camera. I've got a webcam.
But we're both gonna get a webcam, and then we can actually turn the light a lot down. Because what's happening with that webcam is it's got a dynamic exposure built in. So what it's doing is it's picking up like dark spots, and it's like opening up the shutter. Anyways,
it will be sorted. And you guys worry about that. But I think that pretty much is everything, guys. Now we're going to start getting ready for markets, see what happens. We've got 15 minutes. I've closed my trading terminal up 1.8% for the week. Look at DXY. We did look at DXY. So hold on, Lauren. So if you up 1.8%. Is that a weekly result for you? Like you will call a week after 1.8%?
If I've got $100,000 account, I'm also done after that, because that's 40,000 rand. But I don't know if you trading funded.
That's what I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be rude about it. I'm genuinely just asking the question.
My head is actually not that cold.
I have officially chalked all equities from my list, solely just focusing on gold price action for the rest of this month. Hey.
Who's that?
Slushy.
I've only been trading gold, and I have to say it's the best I've felt in years. I don't know why I was fighting gold for so long. I think I had a mental block. Huh?
No, I was reading that. Yeah. Yeah, because you wanted to make the move back to gold again.
I think I didn't have the confidence. I don't know why I didn't have the confidence, because when I stopped trading gold, it was still my best performer. And I don't know. It's weird. I think it's almost like that. You're just stubborn and you wanna do something different.
Yeah. I get you. Alrighty.
What is going on in the chat? Chat, that everyone blow up this week because it's only Wednesday, and you can already see the numbers are dropping. Wednesdays are usually the lower range of concurrent viewers, because Monday guys come in with the fresh account. Tuesday still alright. Wednesday they've blown up. Thursday they're like not even on the charts. Friday they're like, let me see what these boys are doing. No pain fumes. My brother's in charts, Chris and Keegs. How are you doing this afternoon? Good, my brother.
Gotta love DXY and gold moving together again. Yeah, they've been fighting it. Bev, hard on the gold train. Won't even trade indices on CPI. Oh, you damn.
Hey, full TP gang. Dorito Demon.
Dorito, I think you got it. There.
Keeks giving us
Dorito
that
shot for
warm.
the dono, brother.
Wait, there she goes. A young Donsky.
Keeps a candle lining up with the bias. Yeah, it is, brother. It's looking good.
G-chats. Just play my stop loss. Closed out before stop loss.
You're gonna see the strat come alive.
Oh yeah, it's bro, that strat some days is like me on my first night of my honeymoon. It's like it was over before it started. It was like, hey.
Yeah, there's times it's gonna be like there. Then other times, like I said, it's immediate penetration, bro. G-chat Discord is lacquer active. I like. Yeah, I must say the G-chat, the guys are chat a lot on, and I make sure I really enjoy that.
Yeah, chat. Is there anybody under 18? Is there anyone? I was just gonna tell a little joke. Is everybody? Actually, when I schedule these streams, it's actually, we have to say that it's not for kids. So if kids are watching,
Andre, bro, I'm focused on the one. Purely the other one is there. It works. I like, we had a lot with it. But you gotta understand, if I have like 4 different things I'm trading, that's 4 bullets in one day. So no, like I said, it is there, but personally I'm not looking at them because I'm locked in the other one. I see a lot more potential in the new one.
Okay, I'm also not gonna say who the person is. Like I'll keep that secret. But it's a brother that and it's awesome that he basically stayed pure till marriage. But when I had a conversation with him, and I said, my brother in Christ, How was that first night of the honeymoon? Like, let's talk about those first expeditions, those first skirmishes out in the wild. And it's like, what do you mean? What do you want to hear from those skirmishes? I said that were you able to at least maintain like some distance? And he said, what do you mean distance? He said it was over before it started. Bro, he said it was, he said he couldn't even, it's not even timed. I was like, sheesh, okay. But he said it got better. Got better. I said, that's the beauty of marriage. You've got a lot of time to work on that.
Literally, it was done before you even put the stopwatch on, bro.
Bro, there wasn't even a chance to even get the thing on cruise control. Clutch was burnt out before even like that first gear. First gear fell out, boom, done.
Oh, that was immediate redlining, bro.
That was immediate margin calls. That is when you enter a position before news and just that vibration stops you out. It's like poof, margin, boom, gone. Anyways, Chad, that's just a little bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. I know I'm going to get, Chris, you pray and then you talk about marriage and sex.
Wait, what? Okay, thanks, Keys. Please share the routine Ed was referring to the other day. I want to compare with mine if you have time.
What routine is that?
What routine? Wait, what did I miss in the chat? What routine is Ed talking about?
Routine ski. The man's
the money.
Yes, this is why it's the best trading street. Hey, Chad, notice
I'm missing something here.
There's a little margin call there.
My funded phase 2 and 5% up on my other 3 challenges. Sheesh.
Who's that?
Kalen.
Hey, Kalen. Well done, well done.
I think he's referring to the daily routine on your reels.
Oh, yeah, you did a routine.
Yeah, but that was on my reels. Where was
Yeah.
Ed talking about that? Ed, what routine were you talking about that I do? I was the one mentioning the routine about keys in the week or last week, not Ed, Andre. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, well, Andre, it's all there. It's in the reel, brother. So just check the reel out. It's all there.
That's the 5-second shuffle. Not even 1 minute, Dale. You're talking, and I'm honest. I was like, minute. He said, nah. I said 30 seconds. He said, nah. I said 15. He said lower. I said 5. He said lower. I'm like, sure. It's almost like when you throw water on a hot pan. It's like, psh, gone. Yeah, I know, bro. It was a flash. If you blinked, you missed it. Let's quickly go through. Let's just go through GU and EU here for the guys while we wait. We've got 7 minutes before the markets open up. So GBP USD, somebody asking about GU and EU. We said we are bullish on the week. I don't know why this actually did it on Monday. We are bullish on the week. We talked about that 200 EMA on the weekly. We talked about it previously just being a massive area of contention. So is this the week that we finally hold above it? I don't know, but I am bullish on the week. Daily time frame, what do we have on the daily? Again, go back to Monday. I said there's a very high chance we consolidate here before CPI and we get that breakout during CPI. So on the daily, I'll also be neutral because we're still holding up at that level. And I almost want to say we're going to get that break up or down during CPI. Maybe I can give you a little bit about CPI as well, but I'll come back to that now. Asia ranged all the way down here. There's that key level, that round number, untested. So maybe we drop down 12800 for GU. That's all you need to focus on this session. EU weekly is bullish. We actually had a gap up. I don't know if that gap has been closed, but we are firmly bullish on the week. Only thing is we are still within that weekly range, not as clean as GU, but still nice consolidation here. That's not the weekly pivot. Let me just delete this. Actually feels so much better not trading these trash pairs anymore. But yeah, for the rest of the week up until Friday, this is your key level. That's your pivot for the week. 5-minute time frame. We've got 5 minutes left. 5 minute, yeah, you can see Euro is struggling here. It's not as extended as GU. Let me just bring that Asia range. Kicks, do you see that brand new yellow Eurus?
Yeah, it's been time for about a month now.
Really? Who's is it?
I have no clue the guy is that.
Indian guy?
I don't know, bro.
Because he was driving in front of me here when I came back to the office. EU.
He lives or works, I'm going to say works probably here somewhere. I see him almost every day. He's here. He's literally in the street.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So
because he was driving in
works.
front of me as well.
He obviously works here somewhere.
EU chat, very ugly. There's that key level down there. Not the cleanest. I'll say GU, cleaner one. 1 to 800. EMA's lining up beautifully. Already expanded away from the Asia highs. So there you go. I hope that can bring you much joy. Much pleasure and joy. Gold at the monthly R1, geeks. Gold at the monthly R1. The 1 minute strat.
Don't worry, that 1 minute strat's gonna come and clutch it today, bro. Watch.
Try that two-handed technique you spoke about. Who spoke about these techniques? Hey, I didn't speak about any techniques. I'm on the straight and narrow here, Chad.
Ah, I see.
I'm on the straight and narrow.
A 1 minute bullet ready.
STC is for the advanced boys. No, Ed, he's not even thinking about STC. He's still on baby pips. He's still figuring out what a pip and a candle is. Kicks, that's when you don't even know what a candle is.
No, bro.
Somebody says pip and you're like, I'm done, bro. What do you mean pip?
Yeah.
I pipped in my... Anyways, this got ugly real quick. That 1 minute. Other boys are doing harmonic patterns and internal fair value gap and inverse fair value gaps. That man is still on a third touch of a trend line. Chad, you guys are ruthless. Absolutely animals in this place. 2 pip Dan. It's going to be an interesting session, Keeks.
I'm ready for it, bro. I'm ready for it.
Chad, where's the fundamental gang? I just want to see what we got on Powell yesterday. Some of the key...
Just while we wait for that quickly.
US dollar stuck in a rut of ahead of Powell's second day. Chad, any main news? Let me know. No real data springs out. That is digest. Okay. Okay, here's the main takeaways. Yo, bro, Powell aged heavy. Like even this picture I see here. Like these couple of terms have been rough on Powell.
Alright guys, we're gonna get locked and loaded, yeah. 30 seconds till market open, and then we're gonna see what does the strategy have in charge for us here today. We're gonna be locked in for it, yeah, Chad.
Ins and outs.
You gotta be quick, otherwise you're gonna miss it. Alright, let's see, 5 seconds. Alright, Chad, and that is it. Round 6, baby. Fight. Let's see what happens here. Gotta wait, Chad, gotta wait. You know the drill, yeah, so this is where we are now. Gotta be patient.
Powell basically said no rate cut until September. Hey, so Powell didn't really give us anything to work with. Yeah, Chad, Fed futures jumped again from this morning, almost 4%, 3%, 74.4.
Yeah, US 30, bro. This is gonna be a quick one again for us. I see this thing coming now.
Yo, Chadadonia, what is Nas doing? Chad, watch Nas. Yesterday's high. All I'm saying is watch that level. Watch Nas. If you ever want to see liquidity in action, watch Nas at yesterday's highs. And then imagine years ago before you started trading with us, shorting here, and then you see Nas blasting through that level, and then you wonder, damn, why did Nas blast my stops here? And why am I adding shorts while it's going up?
Bro, Nasdaq is like Nasdaq and US 30, bro. Holy crap.
Nasdaq hasn't done anything, but US 30 again with the 80.1 minute candle.
Bro, that is just vicious, bro.
Yes.
Check out that thing, Chad.
Dude, my honest question is, how do you trade that? Like, I know guys will say, but even go in the 1 minute. Even the 1 minute's ugly.
That
The
1 minute's hard, bro.
What is going on here?
That 1 minute's not taking any customers, bro.
So you haven't add a confirm on your...
No, there's a certain area I need the candle to close in, so I haven't been able to take it yet.
Oh. Okay, Nasdaq not testing yesterday's high yet. Nasdaq just dying off there. Market selling off here, but Chad, something not even the demand coming to the dollar really. Chris Norrie laugh kills me. Bangers playing in the background.
Sure. Nah, I can't do anything yet, Chad. This thing is all over. Like, I was so close to taking the entry, but I can't yet.
That's obviously a swing trader's dream. What's happening now on the charts? I just wake up in the morning ready to swing some trades.
And then it does that to you, bro.
And then 4 weeks later, how's the swing trading going? Nah,
Yeah.
actually, I'm part of the 10 pip gain.
Yeah, to check Nasdaq, bro.
No, Nas died,
Woo.
bro.
US 30 is the one putting up a fight, yeah. Yes, bro, but look at that. How many candles is that, guys? Like, how much is that? Like, let's just say... You literally could have had a 30 pip. You would have hit TP up, and you could have done a 30 pip down and hit TP.
Oh, yeah, but you don't know it's gonna whip like that.
Yeah. Bro, 70 pips in 1K.
Check the 1 minute. It
This
was
is
a
not the
80
1 minute, bro.
Oh, is that the 1 minute?
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't take it from the wick. If I take it from the wick, like, yeah, that one candle, 80 pips in one candle. Bro, that is rough. Like, you definitely getting blown up there. But Nasdaq, oh my word.
Can we turn that aircon? Oh.
There we go.
Alrighty. I want to see this this R&D.
This is one zone I'm waiting for you guys. It needs to do for me to take it.
Yes, that thing is volatile, really. Sure.
So if anything, we might be saved here and not have to sit through this stuff, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
CPI. The 9 to 5 pattern. Correcto.
What is DXY doing though?
No,
DXY is.
No, it's not doing anything really.
Bro, these patterns are vicious though, bro. Oof, USD teleporting here now. I don't know what these things are doing, bro. Yes.
That is the beauty of
nearly at entry. Come on. We nearly can do it, Chad.
But what are you gonna do?
Come on.
Are you gonna tell us when you do it?
When I do it, I'll tell you guys.
Stream hoppers, come back. This could be quick.
Come on, give us it. Yo,
Sheesh.
fighting it, bro.
Yo,
I still can't take it yet, guys. We still can't yet, not yet. Oh. Now it's at our level, guys. Now this is where we want to consider taking it. Come on. Is Nasdaq and everything still? Yeah. Come on, US30. We just waiting here, guys. Yo, this is messy, bro. We wanna take something, Chad. We just gotta be patient, yeah. I promise you, we just waiting, yeah. Now, the thing is, again, I am changing one thing, but there's a reason. There's one thing I've changed, which is why I'm waiting on something, yeah. In the past, we would have actually entered on that candle, yeah. We would have entered, yeah. Which again, I mean, technically, you would have been... You would have been alright. A 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
So you wouldn't be at TP, but you'd be like there. And I mean, that's just messy. So, as I say, we just waiting. We're trying to find a way we can minimize that. Come on.
We must actually get a little coffee machine in the studio, so you don't have to ask anybody. We pop like an espresso shot.
Oh yeah. Bro, this thing is fighting it. Oh my word.
No, let it go. Let it go. Wait for the testimony. It's waiting for Powell. It's just literally waiting for Powell.
Just give it a bit, Chad. Give it a bit. You gotta be patient, yeah.
Hey Chris, that fade is looking fresh. Kaylin, thank you so much. Like I said, I might not be in the lead with team members for, but I did say I'm bringing the strongest air game, and we upped the air game.
We upped it.
Anyone use the True Day open area? No. I don't know about it, but you can tell us about it. We can check it out.
True Day open.
I think it's also similar to the Asia range that we use. Like, it's not the full Asia range. Trim is in. Chris, if you could choose one time frame to look at, what time frame would you choose? 5 minutes for me is a beautiful. It's a mix between the 15. Imagine the 15-minute time frame and the 1 minute time frame had the ability to produce a little child. The 5 minute would come out. That's literally what would happen. The 1 minute and the 15 minute producing a child. So that's why the 5 is just the best of everyone. Are you doing this to us?
Bro, it is so close.
No, but now you make it, bro. Let me just see. What are you looking at? Just show me. Are you waiting for that to hold on the 1 minute?
To be under it.
But why then? Oh, because of that other cam.
Yeah, so I want this to be under. Yeah.
Okay.
And we just got.
I know, okay, I understand. No, because flip, I was like, what are you waiting for? Like,
I'm literally just waiting for that, bro.
I'm even anxious now.
I'm literally just waiting for that.
Alrighty, Chad. US 30 just clapping the oaks here.
Come on.
Gold, Chad. Keep an eye out on. I don't think that's the right way you say it. Keep an eye out for gold. Is that how you say it? That my Afrikaans wil alweer uitbreek hier. Julle
Okay, guys, I'm in now, eh?
on what? Short.
Yeah.
Guys, you've heard of Zoolander, but have you heard of Boerlander? Yeah.
Boerlander.
Boerlander is hier. Stukkie Boerlander. Okay, you in, bro.
Yes,
Sure.
3R looks massive, yeah, bro.
Yeah, Kigadarius. I love it. Trade was so nice. We hit it twice. R&D stands for research and development, if you did not know. Where do you go break even? You take a stop or TP?
Take a stop, bro.
Take a stop or
TP.
TP.
That's
Okay. Aggressive.
Come on.
Oh, damn.
Come on.
Kicks.
Let's see this thing win yet today.
Kicks. You alright, brother? Sheesh.
The R&D performing yet, Chad.
Chad, be honest. This is the one R&D trade you didn't take, and it's gonna go 6R. Be honest. You saw the first 2 R&D trades, and you were like, nah. And the third one you didn't take, and that's the one that's gonna run 9R. Be honest here with me.
I just say, guys, it stops at TPs. There's no in-betweens with these.
Yes, didn't take it today. Oh, beautiful. Then that thing is 100% going to hit 14R. Because that's... Thanks so much. Thank you. That's how it works in trading, unfortunately. We spoke about it, I think it was Rian in the group on Saturday. And I was talking about that death loop. The trades that hit break even, then you say, okay, I'm gonna leave my trade open. Then it tells you stop.
Yeah.
Then the ones you try and chase the break even again, I tap you out and I run. It's like this mad loop that you go through. Oh, sorry.
No, we fighting here, guys. We fighting. Let's see if this thing can do it for us here today. What's up? Powell's 4 o'clock.
Powell is in the next 15. Yeah.
Yo, 15 minutes on a 1 minute, bro. That's a long time.
I think it could be out by then. It could be out. Chad, there's Keegan's trade. I just want to jump quickly to gold. Just show you guys what I'm looking at for gold. Gold is a little bit tricky because we didn't really test this key level. This is also the first time since Monday that we're back at this key level. So it makes it somewhat risky to be trading up here. That's also the weekly high. And also we haven't had a close above here and a test and then a break. So again, just seeing what happened yesterday with J Papa, Papa Rum Pum Pum. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too aggressive here. Maybe I'll be a little bit aggressive here. I'll see. Let's see what we do here. Maybe we're a little aggressive. Bottom wick, maybe a run. Otherwise, we're just gonna wait for J Papa to come online. But I'll let you guys know what we do. But back to regular viewing with Keegan Darius. Bagged auto, agree. Yeah, I think... oh, okay, there gold goes. There gold goes. Nasdaq. Chat, all I'm saying is watch what on earth are the yen pairs thing? Yo, I haven't even watched the yen pair. Let me actually check now that you mention it. Ed, most probably one of the best decisions I've made in my life is to just delete the yen pairs.
This thing's holding on ya, Chad. It's holding on a dream. Ah, there, I'm out, Chad. That's out. There we go. Now I want to see something. So, the first one that actually... See, because even if we took it there, okay, technically I should have. You still wouldn't have hit TP though.
Ed, what do you mean? What are the yen pairs doing? Oh, I checked pound yen. Yeah, pound yen is ripping. I think it's more pound. Oh, it's Ed, it's Bank of England pull. Bank of England's pull is speeching now. That is why he's obviously Chad. Okay, Chad. Watch now. Watch here. Remember what I said about Nasdaq? Check here now. Check this level here. What's gonna happen here? Check it. Watch it move there. Check it. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Let's see if it holds above here. Let's see if it holds above here. Let's see.
Yo, Nasdaq bars, bro. Damn.
Bro, I'm even 10 minutes. Chad, let's see if I can
Okay, it's a TDO on US30 where you bought from. I didn't buy first of all.
Chad, okay, listen here. I might miss it. I'm considering buy stops here. If you want to, I don't have it on my chart. It's just it's gonna be a quick one. We're just trading the liquidity. Flip, where is it? US30 cash. Let's see if I can still. Chad, let's see.
You
Let's
want
see.
to enter something now?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Nasdaq buy stops.
Sheesh.
Okay, it's 1-1. Let me just see. Yo, these 5-minute candles. It's not bad.
Curtis, remember those are R&D trades. I just posted for transparency. Those are not my main trades that you guys should be taking. That's why we put that there.
Okay, Chad. Buy stops here. I've got buy stops here. I'm going with a 30-point stop, and we're going for that daily R2. Potential 1 to 2 year buy stops. Could be a quick little move here. If we don't trigger on this 5, or if this 5 does not close above this little box area here, I'm deleting the buy stops. Okay. So just letting you guys know, buy stops not active. I will let you know as soon as they activate. This is the 5-minute time frame.
Let's see what's happening here.
Yeah, gold. I can't do anything here on gold, Chad. Can't do anything. That's the weekly high. I want to break over. I know. Gold could be chalked for me up until after Powell. Nasdaq. There's that zone on US30 I was speaking about, that boxed zone. Alright. Nasdaq. Let's see. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Chad. Is that the liquidity sweep to go short? Or we liquidity? I don't know.
Are you in?
No. I've got buy stops there above the eyes.
Yo, gold pumping now, bro.
Oh, look at that, Chad. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken a Chad. I'm honest. I was looking for longs. I was bullish on the day, but
That was never on the plan.
no, that was never. It was never gonna tango with me. Okay, Chad. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm even happy if we close bearish. I even like it more, but we need to close above here. Need to close above here. All right. Just run it for the boys. Here we go. Oi. Here we go. But look at US30 now again.
Bro. So that's what, Chad, again, I'm not trying to lie. Obviously, we took it where we took it. but I just moved it back to where the entry was for the rehab. I'm obviously doing my Excel spreadsheet, so that's why I want to put it here. If we did take the proper entry point, we should have. I just want to see if that would have actually been correct.
Chad, I'm just deleting buy stops here quick. Just delete the buy stops. I want to see how this candle close. I don't want to get execute on the 5th, literally 10 seconds before this 5 closes. Let's check. Ooh. Okay. All right, we're going to wait now for one more bottom wick, tap into that zone, and then the buy stop. And then I want this candle to actually dip into it. Dip in, come in, go, go, go. Okay, buy stops now. All right, there we go. Buy stops, I put it back in the buy stops. This is almost like trading CPI, Chad. I'm just letting you know, because with Powell coming on in 5 minutes, this could be like CPI moves. Buy stops not active yet. Daily R2. Previous daily high. This is high stakes poker we're playing now. All right. So if you're not into high stakes poker, this is not the place to be. Because here stuff can get ugly real quick. Okay. First break above. Bearish candle held above. No top wick on this 5. Hourly is going to close in the next 5 minutes. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's see. Again, if it comes down to the last minute and we're not activated yet, I'm deleting it, and then I'm just going to wait for Papa Powell. Oh, look at gold.
Gold took off, bro.
Chat, there is things are happening here. US 30 ugly. Not holding above this level, Chad. Go check at the start of the session. We pulled this block earlier. Yeah, no, gold is not taking hostages here. Okay, Chad, let's go back to Nas. Let's see what we do here. 2 minutes. I'm still happy to hold. Again, like I said, could be a very explosive move, Chad. Could be a CPI type move. I'm just saying it. Those algos can be released here, and this thing can literally do a number. I'm just warning you guys. If there's 1 minute left and we're not active, I'm deleting. I'm waiting for Papa Powell.
Papa Powell.
J Papa.
You just need to wait for that good afternoon. And then it just dies, bro.
Good afternoon, Congress, men and women. I'm J Powell, and I'm just putting forward our deal mandate to control prices and to stimulate the economy to full employment. Okay. Bro, Nasdaq is actually relatively muted if you consider this entire opening range is not even, what is it, 50 points? Yeah, not even 50. So 30 seconds, Chad. I'm not 20 seconds. Let's see. 20 seconds. Can we be? What song is this? We just need to get this guy off.
So now when I'm doing obviously watching this thing go, bro. So that's why I say this needs to be mechanical, because as much as that bullish engulfing the one day clapped us, if you did take it off where I should, it would, yeah. But I think that's the thing, you got to trust it when it's mechanical.
Chad, I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it. It's way too close to Powell. The hourly is also going to close. And 45 seconds. Still not flip bullish. I find it difficult to believe that we can still flip bullish. I'm not saying it's impossible.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wait now for J Papa. J Rizzle. Let's get him.
What does it look like on the higher time frames? DXY. Oh, DXY may be trying to come back.
Nas will drop from here. Hey, okay. I would
To
say
be fair, bro, you got the
short
daily
Nas.
R1 and the previous daily high you've rejected off of. Yeah.
I'll never short it, yeah. I'll rather stop trading before I short it, yeah. Chad, the day I start shorting this, I must stop trading. Even if it runs down 150 points, this is gonna develop bad habits for me. This right here. If I start shorting this. Chad, let me know. Do you guys wanna see J Papa? Should we do a dual stream like we did yesterday? Do you guys want to see something like that again, or do we just chill and wait for price action? Let me know. Let me know if you guys. I don't want to bore you guys, because a lot of guys don't really understand what's happening there with Powell speaking. So I'm more than happy to put it here on the side and actually put on the subtitles, and I can give you guys the gist of it. Purple tie. Okay. Now listen, he's Powell's ready to serve some shots, Chad. Remember what I said yesterday? The blue tie, very relaxed. The purple tie, Powell. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo. Yo.
Actually, no, he's out there, but he's going to take some names here today.
No, going back, go check previously, the purple tie. Purple tie. He's gonna come out, he's serious, bro. He's meaning business here today. Chat, let me know, do you guys, if a glass was orange, his chart would look like his screen cracked. I'm just seeing orange line like he played Ninja Slice on his charts. Who's that? I feel my body go numb. I also saw Sal's kicks, but that true day open was Biggie Wild reaction to the upside.
Wait, who?
What is the true day open?
I have no clue.
I've officially watched a shitload of streams predicting what Chris is gonna say.
I think your strat is a little behind. I'm already at 23.85 on gold. If you're talking about my strat's not on gold, brother. It's on US30.
Wait, what is the... Nas 100 swept previous daily highs. I'm just waiting for a break of that new low to confirm my sells. Okay, I'll check with you trade, brother. You're waiting for that sweep, that market maker sell model. Take a previous daily high. Yeah, so you technically need a break here, because that's the last low that created a high. So that's a swing low formation there. I think your strat is a little behind. I'm already at 23.80. Reach my take profit from London session on gold. Beautiful, my brother. Beautiful. Yo, Lorenzo, I think your stream is behind. If you just press live. Sorry, yeah, bro. So he was... just press live, my brother. Sorry, man. Yeah, guys, just make sure you are live and up to date. According to Bloomberg, only 50% of traders see a rate cut before August. Oh, on the pound, okay. So you guys want big papa pump. It's a 12 o'clock price on New York time, the true day open. Oh, Shoal. Okay, so what you guys see as the true day open, we actually use just the Asia range. That is the start of the Asia range for us is 1 o'clock. So it's an hour later, but it's almost the same thing. Almost the same thing. Okay, Keegs, I'm going to throw over to you.
Go for it, bro. I'm still just watching what's happening with everything.
Made my monthly pay in one day, happy as can be now for Lacquer Chill, a whiskey, and trading me on TV, teaching the kids. Hey, Stefan, well done, my brother. What indicators do you use, Mr. Chris? Alright, indicators. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Data taking some shots.
There we go. There goes Nasdaq. Chad. Okay, are we taking it? What are we doing, Chad?
You can do it, Chris.
Your radar can do it, Keeks.
You can do it.
Chad, buy stops above all-time highs. We're going for it. Buy stops here. Let's just go to my chart. We only live once. We're young only once. Buy stops have been activated. Let's see here. Let me just pull my stops before I get 30 points. So I'm active, Chad. I'm active. I can be liquidity or I can ride the liquidity.
So what did you take, Nas?
Yeah.
So you in?
Yeah.
Okay,
30,
in.
30, I'm in. Chad, okay, this can go very wrong. We held above previous daily high. We at all-time highs. This thing can flash down and I can look like a total idiot. Or we're going up for that daily R2. So let's see. It's worth a shot. There's a lot of volume. There's a lot of volume trapped in the market. So let's see. Let's see, Chad. Can we get a little CPI move before CPI? The CPI before CPI. I just need to see what is the price. 556 to 67 points. Okay, can we get a CPI move? Just gonna go 1 to 2. Maybe Powell does something similar to what he did yesterday for us on gold and said, Chris, I've got you boys, don't worry. And you just see this white light, and as you look up, it's Powell coming out and he's like, let's take those bars, and he pulls those bars up and he says, come to R2. And you're like, Jay Papa, is that you? Yes, my children, September rate cuts are on. And we're not just going to do 0.25. We're actually going to do 0.5 for you. And everyone is like, wow, my equity portfolio is going to look so beautiful. Okay, let me see if I can. Okay. I guess we've got, here we go. Etienne Workcraft asked me a little bit later about the indicators. I'm going to tell you shortly. I just want to lock in here for this position. Chad, just to come back to the position, so you don't think I'm just taking trades here for vibes. We are at all-time highs. We at the previous daily high. We at the daily R1. We all know that it's either a case of this was the high for the day, we're dying down, or this is actually just we're midway into the move and we're running to the daily R2. So again, we're trading at levels where things can happen very quickly, but I'm leaning towards the buy side because I know a lot of guys are looking for shorts here, and it feels good shorting at the all-time highs. It feels safe, it feels comfortable, and we're going with what is uncomfortable. This is very uncomfortable for a lot of us, and that is the idea. That which is uncomfortable, not a lot of people are going to do that, and obviously they're going to go for what feels more comfortable. Shorting feels a lot more comfortable, let's be honest. Okay, J Papa is not on yet. Let me just see here. Let's just see. It's still that other dude, Mac Henry, chatting. Do I take it at a 1-to-1? I don't know, Chad. I'll see. Haven't traded NAS in a while, but these are some saucy levels we're trading at. Okay. Yes, bro. J Powell aged, my bro.
He's an old man now, bro.
Bro, this tightening cycle did not do that, man. Good. Bro, I even looked back at our videos. Like, even we aged. Like, live streaming. We started off fresh. We looked like we were banging and clanging. And fuck, bro. Even we got old.
It's all the trading, bro.
We didn't even pray. Now we're praying twice. Later on, we're actually going to go into like 3 prayers. Pray before, during, and after. Alright, Chad. Come on, baby. Do it for the lads. Do it for the boykies. Come on. Push that thing. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, out at the owlie. Come on, baby. Do a number for the boys. Come on, Naz. Alright, Chad, we up. Bro, this is not a 1-to-1. Wait, where's our 1-to-1 level? Just wanna. So we're not even close to a 1-to-1. Chad. Chadadonia, baby. Let's off our risk. It is let's go 15 points. Let's just be mature about all of this. Let's go half risk. Alright. Don't want to go break even yet. Let me just check. Is J Powell? No, he hasn't even spoken yet, Chad. He's literally sitting there.
Just sitting there, bro.
But he doesn't even have his glasses on. Do we go break even though, Keeks? Here's the thing though. I don't want to play with this thing now. Okay, we already halved our risk. Okay. What is gold doing? Okay, gold also looks ready to rip, my bro. Okay, Nasdaq. Let's give it some room. Here, Chad. I'm gonna check the chat now, Chad. I just wanna US 30. US 30 failing to hold that level. 80. This is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is for the DJs. Yo, Chad. Okay, you know what, Chad? Bring in your stops just below like 9 points. So we've literally 10 points. So we've basically chopped our risk by 2/3. I literally put my stops there more or less. We've reduced our risk because it is a volatile. We are somewhat gambling here. We don't know what's going to come out of this session, so I just don't want to. I don't want to waste a bullet here for the sake of wasting a bullet. There's still a lot riding for this trade, but it's still Powell. Miss Waters is now also chatting about. She's also pretty old. Damn, Miss Waters, you've lived life. Look at that, Keeks. She's lived life, my bro. Miss Waters. Dang. Okay, Chad, I'm happy now. Our risk is now literally 1/3 of what it was. I'm happy now to ride it out. Let's see if we can get some liquidity to the upside. All right. When is the Ultimate Trader? It's starting on Monday. This is the last week. We will actually talk about it now shortly. Powell looks rough. You were right, Chris. Yeah, Neil. He's looking pretty. Some teleportation waiting to happen. Yeah. Oh, Chad. Come on, baby. Let's pump these numbers for Naz. Come on, Nasky. Yeah, J Papa gonna get a wrench if he does that for us. Yeah. That dream Keegan had on Wednesday.
Yeah.
He also dreamed like J Powell coming actually with a grey tie. And he said, Keegan, I've got you, my brother. What do you want to do? And Keegan said, I want to buy and sell. And he said, you can only do one. I'll show you the way. And he picked Keegan up.
Yeah.
And the sounds that came out was brrr, that money printer. And it was like brrr. We bring inflation back up, Keeks, don't worry. The 10 pip boys be fat by end of July. Yo, the 10 pip gang is... Where can we see K Papa's speech? Stuart Ross, just type in, you can see NBC, Bloomberg TV, all of it, everywhere. Because for a CPI return, I would say leave the stop loss at 15 points. Good risk through. Andre, here's my thing though. I'm playing probability here. My idea for this is not for it to stay here. My idea for it is to really hurt the sellers. The idea is here above this all-time high zone here. This is not where we want to see price like struggling, because then this becomes liquidity. What are we doing now? Think about it. This is sucking us in to then like nuke us. This gets us all excited. Oh, the buys, this, that, and then we get nuked. So no. Chad, I'm actually going break even. You know what? We're actually going to go break even here. Why keep risk on the table if we can just go break even?
That's the way.
All right. There, break even. Beautiful. So if we get stopped out now, 100%. No bullet was wasted. What is gold doing? Gold consolidating. Nasdaq, yeah. US 30. Okay, Nas about to stop us out. 3, 2, 1, and still in. Boom, out. Okay. Break even. Beautiful. I think J Powell started speaking now. Let's check. Okay, still not. Yeah, break even, Chad. Beautiful. Nothing wrong with that trade. I'm very comfortable with. I'm not going to wait around here. He hasn't even spoken yet. Oh, but this isn't Congress. This is the financial before the House. Yesterday was before the Senate. Yeah, Chad, no. I'm happy with that. If you wanna, no, don't hold. Again, the idea is not to hold here. The idea is to run away from this level. What did we get there? 18, yeah. GU is flying, okay. Yeah, look at that, GU. Obviously that speaker, what is his name? Pull is pulling the market up here. Kiggs, anything you're looking at?
Bro, gold still playing along. I'm thinking of a possible sell, bro.
On gold?
Yeah. If we get under the monthly R1, looking at a sell.
Oh, I check, yeah. Yeah, gold didn't make it easy today. Those bars were always on. How do we calculate points? Trade with UKR. Go exclamation lot.
Fine, I sold gold. Yeah, I might join in it, bro.
Sorry, no, exclamation US 30. Exclamation US 30 and exclamation lots. There's two videos there, exclamation US 30 and exclamation lots. All right. Sorry, Keeks, did you say you want to sell gold now?
Not like now. It's not like I'm looking at it, guys.
And an exclamation lots.
Powell speaking, Chad. Are you talking now?
Yeah.
Probably just read another paper from like last year
Saying
sometime.
yeah, exactly the same chat what he said yesterday. Recent indicators continue to expand in a solid pace. Yeah. Okay, so it's still just saying everything that we've heard. Yeah, speaking now. I'm watching I've got the subtitles on.
Bro, Carl, I'm not saying you're one of those guys, bro, but I'm just saying, I love how when people always like, bro, they enter the trade.
And the top tick.
They on the very, very, very pinpoint of the trade. I'm like, yeah, how? Like,
Carl, but share it with us. Don't hold it back. Remember we said you get a fine if you say you had an amazing entry and didn't share it with the chat.
Like my thing is just like, Carl, what made you enter there?
I sold gold. Now, but give the signal to the chat, Carl. Don't hold back with the signal. Hey. Bro, I'm telling you, I've seen this movie. That 2376 retest is incoming.
My only thing is, bro, we wanted to sell there, but as I said, that's still above it. Those things just running. I mean, you can't jump on that yet, so.
Here's the thing, there hasn't been a test there. It's rejected it. It closed above it. Is it the fake out? You still need a retest of that level. So still a lot that can happen, yeah.
Yeah, remember, I'm leaving a lot of my stuff for CPI tomorrow, so that's why I'm really okay, like, not taking things, yeah. But we're going to see it, Chad. Nas starting off US 30. Bro, you know what? This still irritates me, hey? How close this would have been to TP. Yes. Chad, again, I am out of it. As I said, I have just moved this before people go and say that was meant to be the initial entry. I'm doing it just for the data collection. We entered it over, I think somewhere.
Yeah,
we entered, I think. So again, I know that's where we entered. We just have it because that's for the data thing. I just have it on the spreadsheet. I just want to see if it does hit TP or not.
Chad is still reading what he talked about yesterday. I'll put the volume up once so that actually when he starts talking about things that we haven't heard about.
Alright, there's a bit of a pullback on gold now. My only thing, bro, as much as it's pulling back, this is also a little level that's holding you.
I actually just wanted to dip below that level to go and test 2376.
Yo, good afternoon, 2Gs and Peach Nation. Vince, we're glad to see you alive, brother.
The prodigal has returned. Nancy, I hope you're doing well, my brother. Hope you are blessed. US 30, absolute treat for swing traders. I'm honestly thinking, and I'm looking at US 30, and I think it's just the if you weren't like hyper scalping.
Yeah.
I don't know how you traded that bad boy.
Bro, the first 5 minutes of market open at US 30.
Yo, my dude. Cheers, G's, after and see you guys on the call tonight. Thanks, Andre. See you tonight. Yeah, Chad, prep call tonight for CPI is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very. Because remember, we're going to CPI tomorrow. So Powell has spoken. And then in a week's time, no, not a week's time, it's 2 weeks, we've got the next FOMC meeting.
Yeah.
Then Powell's going to speak again. And then the definite question, one of the 3 weeks, then one of the definite questions are going to be, J Papa, are we cutting in September? And I can guarantee you the market is not going to want to hear, oh, we are data dependent and we're going to watch the data. No, the market's going to want a yes or no. If they don't get that, the market's going to sell off. Simply put, they cannot, they want to start placing their bets.
Yeah.
They want to start. Powell's just repeating, yes. That's why I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to take a sell there, guys.
We're taking a sell.
So I'm not going
Oh,
to.
no. US 30. Has Shaq taken anything? Where's
Bro, you know how bleak I'm going to be with this thing. Yeah, I'm not going to be bleak because that just showed me the strat is working. Because we had two losses
Yeah.
and technically 2 wins. So that's 2% down, minus 2 plus. So you're still 4% up on the week. Yeah. So, hey, that's more promising for me.
Chad, I just want to show you guys something. If Nasdaq starts to reject you, could be ugly, but just monitor Nas. US 30 Asia highs. I think Keeks, once US 30 gets below here, things are it's gonna die.
Yeah.
What is DXY doing? DXY also dying. What the flip? Very, very weird.
Guys, are you all waving to us?
No, that's somebody that left. We were like,
Head and
hey.
shoulders on the NAS, 5 minutes.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Where's the guy that trades the yeah, I think the ICT boys are in here, my bro. The ICT lads. I think they're gonna enter the shorts here. That fair value gap. The build up of liquidity here, equal highs into the fair value gap. Sheesh.
Joined a bit late. Have you guys already picked a winner on Discord?
We're gonna pick a winner now. We are picking a winner. Sheriff.
Is that the winner?
Yep. Markets are so anticlimactic, it is not even real. Oh, there's the 5-minute fair value gap. So you should be short. ICT traders snipe this, they're short here. Be honest, if you're an ICT trader, you're short. And you're targeting sell side liquidity. ICT boys are in here, and then you want to tell me ICT doesn't work. They in here. Be honest. Let's check this ICT play out. Fair value gap. There was the break of structure. You should be in here, and you should be targeting. I don't even know where you should target, but you're targeting something short. ICT means I can't. No. I love ICT. I trade ICT. Yeah, I gave it to you. There's the fair value gap. So this is called the market maker sell model. We took a previous daily high. This was the liquidity sweep. All right. We took the previous daily high. That's the sweep done. Then we waited for a shift to take out these lows. So this was the break of structure lower. All right. So this is the MSS, the market structure shift. Or is it a boss? No, it's just a shift. This is the fair value gap. All right. So once it just goes into that fair value gap, and you can say, here's the liquidity that you're gonna try and target.
Yeah, Fobs, I'm watching it, bro. As I said, for me, it's still good. It's just more showing that there is, as I said, potential in the strat. It does work. Today, for example, was me trying something else, where if I stuck to the rules of what it is, we would have still been in it. So again, yeah, as I say, that's why it's testing, but definitely showing some potential. So getting more comfortable with it.
Chad, and there's your equal lows. There's the sell side liquidity. Check this. You haven't.
So definitely something we're going to be working a lot more with. And I think that's the thing. That's I have to, for example, why I do it is, remember why I'm building it is to be mechanical. So I need to stick to it as mechanical. Like, knowing what I even said to Chris, the days where it does lose, it's like those immediate losses. But when it wins, it's 3R trades and it wins. So, yeah, I think I've just got to trust it. Like I said, where the entries are, and it must play out. I obviously got a bit skeptical with it today, tried to get better entries, which didn't work out. Actually got me a worse entry. So, yeah, just got to trust the plan, and we'll stick it out next time.
Yeah, Chad, there you go. ICT traders, is that right? Am I seeing it correctly? Yeah.
Yo, we must just watch the timer, brother.
What time is it?
Already half past. Since NAS 100 is not breaking any lows, I think I'm done for today. We'll come back tomorrow.
Look at that. Look at NAS. Look at ICT. This is your classic ICT right here. Classic. Look at it. Targeting that sell side liquidity. Incredible. No, Chad, I'm kidding. I think this is turtle soup, or I don't know what they call it. But yeah, it seems ICT works. No, I'm kidding. It can work. It can definitely work. Now, me personally, as an ICT trader, I would not take that. I would prefer 3-minute break of structure with a body closure, not a wick. Yeah, Ishmael, that's the thing for me is I don't. As much as I've seen value in that, for instance, if you consider this on gold, it took a weekly high. It even took a little intermediate high there. Previously, when I was still trading ICT, took that little high there. it then took this low. So that is the perfect market maker sell model, where it shifts above a previous daily array. For instance, if you consider a previous daily high or weekly high, and then that is the ideal shift. And then obviously, if you've got a fair value gap or whatever, OTT. So looking at gold, for instance, then you'll go in your the 50, the 70 sitting there somewhere. So it makes sense that you want to short there, but then you get clapped. So the same with NASDAQ. As much as this looks like it can work, and it can work, I've seen just so many times where you go against the overall flow of the market. So, but yeah, Chad, I think Keegan is also done.
Yeah.
Witness the power of ICT. Hey, poulet. Yeah, good luck with that, Chad. I didn't have success with ICT. I studied his methods very closely. I still know every single thing. The only thing I took away from ICT is his Asia range, Asia high and low. That's the only thing I took away. The rest is the rest doesn't really work, to be honest. That's why it's not featuring on the leaderboard. Those claims that he made that he's going to beat.
Robbins.
Yeah, he's not.
Out.
How do you mean he's out?
He blew up. He's out.
Did he confirm it though?
He blew up in the first month. He's out. Bro, look, he's out, bro.
Yo.
The first month, he gave the guys the head start, a week or something, or 2 week head start. Then he traded 1 week, he was down, and the next week he blew up.
Yo.
He's out, bro.
Anyways, yeah, so ICT, there's just too much, subjectivity on it. But yeah, there is a lot of... Here's the thing though, Chad. If you consider, just before we close here, I know it's late. If you consider this, if I share enough information with you, some is going to be true, some is going to be bullshit. So you share so much information that some of it does have value. But the thing is, you cannot actually put everything together into one. You cannot trade all the profiles. You cannot trade... Everything is not going to have a perfect Judas swing. You're not always going to have the perfect Tuesday creating the high or the low of the week. We've already shown that the stats show that that's the biggest lie. That Tuesday does not 70% of the time create the high or the low of the week. We've seen that. So, all right, Keeks, full screen mode. Let's go. Yeah. Trade with the trade. I agree, Vaughn. I agree.
All right. Yeah, Chad, I think that's wrapping up today. Been a bit of a all over the place one. Had some moves, had our shots, we took them. But again, not going to force anything. We know today's going to price in. And the fact markets are already quite extended. I always say there's probably one high potential move, high setup on a chart a day. And those seem to have happened already. So you are trying to now catch any scraps that are left over, which is not what we want to do. So I think even Chris and myself both initially this week said we were going to slow down, stop trying to force things that aren't there. You only take trades that are proper trades. Because at the end of the day, sometimes there's maybe that bit of pressure. You want to give guys trades, and that's not the reality of trading. You trade what's there to trade. So again, not going to force anything. We know CPI is tomorrow, so absolutely big one. We're going to see that one with the Project G guys tonight. Prep ourselves for that. But going to be a very, very good one. I think tomorrow we are going to have a nice trade, good CPI day, and then obviously that's going to bring a lot of volume to the markets afterwards. So definitely going to be a big one. So very, very keen for that. But other than that, I think it still was a good session, and we will see you guys all tomorrow, locked and loaded. Any closing remarks there, brother?
Chad, yeah, thanks so much for joining today. Yeah, very weird week. We had a nice win yesterday before Powell spoke. Obviously, that break-even trade on NASDAQ, getting us all riled up a little bit here. I was up almost 0.6%. Break-even, that's part of it. I feel we managed the trade well. Like I said at the start of the week, this week, I really want to have a solid week. Not even considered about the the result will take care of itself. If I follow my plan, if I follow all of my rules, irrespective of the result, at the end of the week, you can feel proud of the work you've put in. But when you start doing weird stuff and you're not following your plan and this and that, then things just become ugly. And then you don't really have an excuse when it comes to Friday and it's the last day of the week. Then it's like, no, Chris, Keegan, you didn't follow your plan. But if you follow your plan, then you can walk up straight. You can keep your head high. So obviously we're going to do the prep for tonight, myself and Keegs. Tomorrow, big day, so get rested. Big day tomorrow, CPI, and obviously I think this is going to be one of the bigger ones because the next one is going to be the FOMC meeting, and I think Powell is going to have to commit on that next one to say we are cutting in September or September is off the table. All right, but Chad, peace and love. Thanks so much.
I'll see you there, Chad. Cheers.
take you home with me.